Now this is a story about 3 little pigs. Now the pigs are out one day and mind their own business when the mama gives them a call and says, "You can't stay in this house no more. You're gonna have to go out in the big wide world and sort it out for yourselves." So pigs decide to go separate ways, and first pig decides to make his house out of sticks. But what he don't know is this ain't the best neck of the woods to be in. Here on the scene comes the penguin with the big red hat, calls his posse up. They come on down, they chase the pig away. The penguin thinks, oh well, the pig's gone, but gonna have to get rid of this thing, so he knocks it down with his head. The second pig is the youngest of the bunch, decides, I'm gonna make my house out of straw. Once again the posse comes along, and the wolf takes a swig of the old moonshine, and sets his breath alight, and burns his house to the ground. Now that's a pretty sad story, but if we move on to the final pig, and he's the oldest and most experienced, so he decides, I'm going to make my house out of nice sturdy bricks. So we see here he's got his lovely house made out of bricks, and he's got a beautiful garden with a duck swimming around the pond and the cat running around the flower beds. But once again the posse comes along and decides this ain't right. So the wolf and the penguin walk into the garden and start trampling all over the flower beds and stuff. And then they take one step up to the wall and decide this is going to have to come down. So they think they're going to have to start headbutting it and headbutting it and headbutting it. But nothing happens. So they take one final run up and then suddenly the wolf's head just falls off. The pig hears all the commotion and decides to walk outside. And he realizes there's nobody there. So he eats his lunch, walks back inside and gets on with the rest of his life. So I guess the moral of this story is, if you're going to build a house, then you should make it out of bricks and don't make it out of sticks or straw. Otherwise you might just have a wolf and a couple of penguins come along and come beat the bejesus out of you. This story was brought to you by the Scout and Guide Society, and I'd like to just say thank you for listening. Cue dancing penguins.